Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and today guys, I've got a little bit of a MVD haul video. I've got some stuff in from MVD Entertainment to show off, to showcase, to review, to talk about, to unbox for you guys. So yeah, we've got some Arrow video titles. We've got some Synapse titles. I think I pronounced that correctly. I always pronounce Synapse wrong. And yeah, I actually watched one of these, so I'll kind of dive deep into that one. And then I got not just stuff from MVD, but also got another Arrow title that I've been waiting for the longest time to come in. I pre-ordered this thing like back in September, and I just got it this past week, so we're going to do an unboxing of that as well. And yeah, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We cover physical media on this channel, just all kinds of stuff on this channel. Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love. If you like that kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. So let's get into it. Let me show off the most exciting thing. Not to say that this other stuff's not exciting too. It's just I've been waiting for this one for a long time to come in the mail. I did get Robin Hood Prince of Thieves on 4K. So this is a UK only release. I had to import this one, and it just took forever to get here. That's one of the reasons why I don't like importing things. I just wish that Arrow would have both options, UK and US at the same time, instead of doing this in the UK and then next year they'll probably do a US release of this, because that's what they usually like to do. They did it with True Romance. So, but I couldn't wait. Robin Hood, one of my favorite movies of all time. I had to watch this one in 4K. So looking forward to watching this one. I'm going to do a full unboxing at the table here in a second. I've also got, some of my Arrow. I'll go ahead and cover this one again real quick, this Synapse title. I think I've already talked about this on the channel, but I got Creature from Black Lake. And I'll show this one out. This is the Synapse title that was sent to me, by MVD. So this one I think came out on December the 13th. So it is out now. And yeah, we'll do a quick unboxing of that one, even though I think I've showed that one off, but I'm not exactly sure. I also got Nightmare at Noon. And this is the one that I actually watched last night. And yeah, we'll talk about it when I do the unboxing. But yeah, Nightmare at Noon, and this is a Blu-ray title. And another new 4K this month for Arrow Video is Silent Running. So this has a previous Blu-ray release. I actually think I have the Blu-ray back there, but it came out on 4K this month. So excited to check that one out for sure. Do a full unboxing here in a second. And I got The Leech. And from what I understand, this is actually a Christmas horror movie. I think that when I was reading this, yeah, so this is a Christmas horror movie. I'm going to have to watch this before Christmas for sure. I may do a review on this. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, we're going to unbox this as well. But that's everything I got, guys. Look, Arrow, Synapse. Let's go to the table. Let's unbox these things. Let me show you give you the full tour and show off the details, the intricate details of the packaging. Let's go. All right, we are over here at the unboxing table. And again, I want to thank MVD for sending me these Arrow Video and Synapse titles to review and talk about and showcase for you guys here today. Arrow Video just always does some incredible work, and this is their December slate. So Nightmare at Noon actually came out on December the 6th. So again, it is available now. I will put a link down below so you can purchase it from Amazon. But yeah, Nightmare at Noon, this is the one that I actually watched last night. I'll show you the cover. This is beautiful, just beautiful artwork right here. And I'm going to look at the back real quick to see who the artist was. The commissioned artwork was done by Graham Humphreys. So just beautiful artwork right here. I really love it. It really pops. And yeah, looks great. So great cover artwork. I'll show you the spine right here, Nightmare at Noon. And then we'll look at the back. Don't drink the water. There's some interesting stuff that goes into this movie that we'll get into here in a second. But it's basically, this is the one that I watched last night. This is basically, how I would describe this movie is it's kind of like a zombie movie, zombie apocalypse movie meets The Hills Have Eyes meets Red Dawn. Like there's all kinds of different, movies this film seems to be drawing inspiration from. But it's essentially about a town that has contaminated water, and they drink it and they turn into, like rabid zombie type feral beasts and going around, they try to kill people. They're out of their minds. They're psychotic. They're maniacal. And when you shoot them, their blood is green. So that's kind of interesting. But I'll zoom in and show you all the synopsis right there so you can read it for yourself. And it's also got Kimberly Beck in it. Who was in, if you don't know who that is, she was in something I watched recently, Massacre at Central High, but she was also the leading girl in Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, which is a lot of people say is the best Friday the 13th. Okay, so the score was actually done by Hans Zimmer, which is pretty damn cool. But I'll zoom in on these special features here. And then down there, you'll see the specs as well. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. Got some cool disc art here. Yeah, the movie itself, I enjoyed this movie. It is kind of goofy. It's a little campy. But it's got some fun, cool characters. I think that I don't even know this actor's name right here, but he was a pretty cool character. This guy was kind of annoying, but by the end, he was okay. And then you got this guy who I know from other stuff, but he was great in the movie as well. But the girl, you know, I'm talking about everybody but Kimberly Beck. She's like the only one that I know in this movie, but she's not even on like the artwork, or at least I don't think she is. But this girl was pretty badass as well in the movie. But you got a nice little booklet here. This is a card they include in every one of their releases. You got a nice little booklet here. But there's some interesting stuff in here about the PG&E and how this movie came out like right before the PG&E and the Hinckley like water contamination scandal happened. You know, the whole thing that the movie Aaron Brockovich was based on. And they were talking about like while this movie was out or when it came out, like that's when all the water contamination stuff was starting in Hinckley. So it was kind of interesting how kind of art imitated life, imitated art there, and that what happened in this movie actually ended up coming true like a couple years later when all that stuff started to break. So that was interesting, you know, a movie about water contamination kind of coming true. And I think the movie Dark Water with Mark Ruffalo also tackles that same like contamination scandal as well. But let's flip this. This is a reversible cover art right here. And yeah, like I said, the movie's fun. It's a fun movie. Like I said, the first half of it is kind of just like a zombie movie. And then like when you get towards like the last 45 minutes, there's like helicopters, there's shootouts in the mountains, in the desert mountains. And it really just reminded me a lot of Red Dawn for some reason. But right there, you got the classic poster artwork. And I'd never heard of this movie before. So again, this was a first time watch for me. But I really like the, you know, the classic poster art as well as the newly commissioned artwork. So good stuff from Arrow Video. But yeah, this is the only one that I have watched. And as far as the transfer, I thought it was spectacular. It was actually a really clean Blu-ray transfer. It looked great. All the colors look great. Like when they shot the, you know, the contaminated people and the green blood came out, all that stuff looked fantastic. So good stuff with the transfer. Everything sounded great as well. Some really nice action set piece moments. So this is a fun movie. I would recommend this for sure, especially if you like these kind of 80s horror action flicks. This is Creature from Black Lake from Synapse. And I'm going to show you this real quick. Again, I feel like I've already showed this off on the channel, but I've just been getting so much stuff in lately. It's hard to keep track. And since MVD sent this to me too, I thought I would include it here in this video. So I apologize if you've already seen this, but some nice disc art here. And from what I understand, this is like a Sasquatch movie. I need to check it out because Synapse always does great work on there. And you got all the porn movies in the back of it, but they always do great work on their Blu-ray restorations. Like some of their stuff like almost looks 4K. Like Living Dead at Manchester Morgue looked freaking awesome. Let's see if it's got reversible cover arts. And it does not. It does not have reversible cover art. But I am really looking forward to checking this one out. But let's go ahead and crack into The Leech. And yeah, this is the one that I was looking at the back and it was talking about Black Christmas and, you know, the legacy of horror Christmas movies. And I was like, is this a horror Christmas movie? I guess it makes sense because you got the Christmas colors on the front and, you know, the Reverend and the priest or whatever. Okay, let's open this up. Nice slipcover on this. I wish that they did a slipcover for you know, Nightmare at Noon, but they did not. But The Leech does have a slipcover, and this one came out on December the 6th as well. Nice slipcover, though. I really like it. Nice matte finish. Got a nice spine right there. And right there on the back, I'll zoom in on the synopsis. Yeah, it says, from Black Christmas to rare exports, there has long been a symbiotic relationship between horror and the season of good cheer. Now writer-director Eric Pennycoff Sadistic Intentions continues this proud tradition with The Leech, a cautionary tale about the perils of opening your door to a stranger. So definitely sounds very interesting. And this is a new movie. This one came out in 2022. So it actually came out this year. This is not an older film that was remastered. So yeah, and you got all the special features and stuff there. Now, I forgot to go into the special features in Nightmare at Noon. I don't think there was anything new in this release. All this stuff was just archival bonus features, which was honestly a little disappointing. But all this stuff I'm sure is new since this is a new movie. And we'll go down and look at the specs real quick. And this movie's only 82 minutes, so I need to check this one out. Definitely need to check this one out sooner rather than later. Before Christmas for sure. And then you got the case right here, the leech. And then we'll show you the spine. And I think all that stuff was on the slipcover as well. Open it up. Got a nice little disc art right there. And you got a little booklet on the inside. You got the card. And we'll kind of flip through this booklet. Kind of looks pretty freaky. Looking pretty freaky. But yeah, interested to see. Ooh, I like that image. Interested to see what this one is all about for sure. And then I'm pretty sure that's just the same, but it's not red and green. So they just kind of made it black and white right there, but the font is still the same. All right, so that's the leech. Again, I didn't get a chance to watch this one, but I am excited to check it out. It is available now. And let's get into Silent Running. I think that this one actually came out, it either came out this week or it's coming out this upcoming week, which by the time I drop this, it could already be out. I think this comes out maybe on December the 20th. But Silent Running, I don't know too much about this film at all. This is a film by Douglas Trumbull. But I do have the Blu-ray of this one. I did buy the Blu-ray of this because it looked interesting, I remember, but I never watched it. But this slipcover is really nice. This is a nice glossy slipcover finish and feels really nice. So you got that guy on the front in the blue suit and right there on the side, nice spine. And then we'll show off, let's see. In 1968, visual effects pioneer Douglas Trumbull, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, so he was involved in that, contributed to the groundbreaking special photographic effects of Stanley Kubrick's 2001. Damn. 4 years later, he stamped his own indelible mark on science fiction genre with his mesmerizing directorial debut, Silent Running. So it says 4 years later. So this one came out in 1972. Actually looks really interesting. I really need to check this one out. If I do, this is a 4K. I will most certainly do a review of this. Actually looks really interesting, so might try to check this out pretty soon and do a review. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Special Edition contents. Brand new 4K restoration by Arrow Films from the original camera negative. So yeah, a science fiction film. I'm sure that this looks great. Arrow Video always does a great job, especially with these classic films. So good stuff there. Trying to see if this, I don't think it includes like Dolby Atmos or anything like that, but all right, let's go ahead and get into the actual 4K case. I really like that slipcover though. You got the same artwork right there on this 4K. You got the spine. This is a universal title, it looks like, and we'll kind of scroll up here real quick. Zoom in there on the casting list. This got Bruce Dern in it. Great cast. Bruce Dern. All right. And we'll go ahead and open this up, and it looks like you're only getting the 4K disc here, so no Blu-ray. Nice little booklet inside. With a card, again, with Desperado. You got Desperado on the card, so I imagine Arrow Video is going to be doing Desperado at some point. That has to be what that means, but I've seen that before. All right, so we'll go ahead and flip through here. This looks really cool. I mean, a young Bruce Dern. Science fiction film. The guy worked on 2001 Close Encounters. Like, it's a hell of a resume. Yeah, definitely need to give this one a look for sure. And then I'm sure it's got some reversible cover art. Go ahead and flip that. And yeah, there you go. Some nice reversible cover art. Show that other half. We'll flip it back because I do like the Arrow artwork a little bit better. And yeah, some really cool stuff though. Really cool stuff, guys. All right, put it back in that nice glossy slip cover, and that's all the stuff that was sent to me by MVD. So this one I did purchase, and I purchased it like back in September, and I was really hoping I would get this one. I think this is supposed to come out in November. It's supposed to come out in November, so I was hoping I would get this one in November, but I did not. I just now got it, and I will most certainly do a review for this. I just don't know exactly when. But I am so looking forward to this. This is the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves 4K box set edition from Arrow. I could not pick this up. I love the box sets that Arrow Video puts out anyway, and this is just one of my favorite movies of all time from my childhood. So right here, I'll fold up this J card, but I'll show you the back here real quick. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite Robin Hood movie. I love the animated one. I also love Mel Brooks's Robin Hood Men in Tights, but this to me is like the definitive Robin Hood. I mean, you can't beat it. Like, the cast is just insane. Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman, Alan Rickman, Christian Slater, like, just a great, terrific cast in this. I love this artwork. There was multiple editions. There was a steel book. There was a, I think just like alternate packaging, like limited edition packaging with different artwork. And I think that this is the best. I think that this is definitely the best artwork for this set. And yeah, I feel like I was calling for this like a year ahead of time when this got announced. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Actually, nothing on the back. I don't know if Arrow Video usually, does Arrow Video usually leave the backs blank? I don't feel like they do. But maybe just for this one. All right, so we'll go ahead and take this out. It's been a while since I've unboxed a big like Arrow Video box set. It's been way too long, but I just love the work they do. And because all their stuff recently has been imported. But this is a 4K, so you don't have to worry about it playing on your player. 4Ks, even if they're, imported 4Ks, you can play any 4K. It doesn't have to be like region free or anything. All right. Show you the back of this real quick. Nice disc art. You got some cards, some art cards on the inside. We'll kind of flip through. I'm just being flooded with like nostalgic memories right now. This movie, I literally remember watching this movie when I was like 5 or 6. I think it came out in 91, so I was at least 6 or 7 when this came out. But you got Alan Rickman. I know everybody loves Alan Rickman and Die Hard, but I feel like this is Alan Rickman's best villainous performance. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with that. Nice little fold-out brochure thing right here. Little pamphlet. That witch, though, character used to freak me the hell out when I was a kid. She really did. But yeah. Nice stuff. Arrow always does great work with these box sets. Like, you can't beat it. Well, Vinegar Syndrome's kind of making a run for it right now, but Arrow Video still does great work. And then, ooh, you got that classic Robin Hood poster. Yeah, I have the DVD of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, but I never bought a Blu-ray, so this would be a significant upgrade for me because I don't think I've seen it. I probably haven't seen this movie since television, to be honest, because I haven't watched that DVD. All right. Show you the back there, but I love that classic artwork of Robin Hood. Can't beat it. And then you got the poster right here. This is one that I would probably want to frame and get up because, again, love this movie. But I'm trying to show you all the best I can. The poster right there. Whoop. Just a nice poster. Same artwork, but you got that classic poster on the back. Definitely, if I hang this up, I'll be doing the classic poster. That's too iconic. Too iconic. I love this movie. If you have not seen this Robin Hood movie, like, definitely, directed by Kevin Reynolds, definitely check this one out. It is a good one. And we got a nice little booklet right here. I'm loving the artwork that they're using for this stuff. Look, it looks really cool. And you got all that on the inside. So the whole booklet's like that, apparently. Just plenty of stuff about the movie, I'm assuming. And now you got some actual pictures from the film. This is a great movie. Absolute great movie. There you go. Great stuff. Great stuff, guys. So I am super excited to watch Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves on 4K. I'm excited to watch all these, honestly. Except for Nightmare at Noon, because I've already watched it. But Silent Running, definitely look forward to reviews for Silent Running, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. The Leech, possibly. Nightmare at Noon, Creature from Black Lake. Just some great stuff to showcase here today from MVD. It's all available to purchase right now. So thank you all so much for watching. I will link all of these down below in the description. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts on all these releases. Turn on the bell notifications. Follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.